Hello, hi, welcome to our storybook presented to you by teacher Godfrey, which is me. I would love to give you a warm welcome into our storybook, and I hope you enjoy this. So, today we will be learning or reading a book about a very important topic that is recycling. I know most people know that word, but do you understand or do you know what recycling is for real? Do you want to think about what is recycling? What do you know about recycling? I would say pause this video and try to think about what do you understand about recycling for a minute and then come back to join me. Okay? Welcome back. Okay, now let's look at this book. What is this book that Teacher Godfrey is talking about? The book is called Recycle That. That is the title of the book. Who is the author? The writer of this book is Miss Faye Robinson. Okay, and who is Faye Robinson? Let me tell you about that author. So, Faye Robinson, she is known for writing children's books, particularly educational ones. So Faye Robinson is a person that is known to write books that are meant for children so that she can teach children about specific topics, especially science and environment and about the planet. That is why we have this book called Recycle That, because it's one of her proud or very beautiful work. And number two, her work usually will focus on science, scientific and environmental topics that will be easy for students or learners or children to get to or get their hands on. So she makes her work very easy for learners or children to understand what that is when it comes to science and the environment as a whole. So let's get to the book itself. So let's talk about the book. Okay, so the book, Recycle That, number one, it teaches about recycling. Do you remember when I asked you what is recycling? Yeah, so you will get to understand into a deeper level what is recycling and how it helps the environment. Now, when we talk of the environment, we are speaking about the world or the space that we are living in, your home, at school, at the supermarket, at the park. That is the environment because you live in that space. And this book will also teaches you about some key points. For example, things like reducing waste, right? How to produce less waste, and why reusing, not just buy and throw, but use something again and again. Why is it important? And he will tell you why that is good. And let's get to see how this book will actually do that. Now, let's look at the first page of this book. Okay, the first page of the book, it says, let's read together. Bottles, cans, nail, magazines, boxes, bags. We throw a lot of trash. And there is a picture. How many times do you or your parents take out a bag of trash to throw out a week? Right? So you understand that we as people, we use a lot of things, and then a lot of the things that we use will turn into trash, something that we think we cannot reuse again, right? And then she goes to say, everything we throw away comes from somewhere. The paper products we use, newspapers, magazines, cards, boxes, are made from trees. That is true. Everything that is made of paper that you have today, your textbook, your comic books, they are made from trees. And that is not good for the environment or the planet. She continues to say, thousands and thousands of trees are cut down each day. That is true. And you will continue to go through this book and you will try to see and understand why it is so important to understand these things, and it will teach you what to look for if you want to start to be a person who would start recycling and be a mindful consumer or a sustainable consumer or a buyer, right? And why I recommend this book, Very simple. This book, number one, it will give you a simple yet informative introduction to recycling and why it's important. And then another reason why is it is designed for you as a young reader because it uses a simple language and photos and very beautiful things that will help you understand what you are reading and why it is so important for you to understand. And I would like to give you a chance and encourage you to read this book because it is very good. And I hope you nothing but the best. And I will see you. And good luck. Bye bye.